Thank you. Technology, it's everywhere. It's here, it's out there. Now, at the push of a button, everything is so easy. Medicine, communication, entertainment. But something's missing. Why are we still so unhappy? Why are so many people disconnected? The answer is responsibility. Our responsibility. Why is a young, attractive guy up here talking about responsibility? This is something that your grandparents talk about when you go see the family. But the truth is, responsibility is the key to happiness. Really? Now, study after study has shown that humans too easily give up responsibility. We think that more qualified people should decide how we live and what's good for us. But this is a mistake. I mean, just because you avoid all the bad things doesn't mean you have a successful life. You have to run towards the good, not just away from the bad. Now, my mother and I have a difficult relationship. And I blamed a lot. And blame means you're giving up responsibility. You're pointing at other people and other things, saying, it's not my fault. I'm unhappy, it's not my fault. And psychologists said this is very dangerous, because human unhappiness comes from the things we cannot control that are bad. Now, most of us think that our mistakes are why we're unhappy. But science has shown that's simply not true. So getting back to blame, what happens when you blame? I blame my mother. I became an adult. We still had a bad relationship. And I was tired of it. And I said, stop. I will take initiative. I will stop keeping score. I will focus on healing. We are two adults. Let's have a nice relationship. Because I want to get married someday. And I want two families to come together. I want everyone to be smiling, a joyous occasion. I don't want to bring my problems into that day, my unresolved issues. So it was up to me to take responsibility. And now I've earned that achievement. And it feels good when you earn something. Look at all the people who win the lottery. Millions of dollars. Wow. But they know they haven't earned it. And that's why so many of them waste their millions. There's no ownership there. There's no feeling. And ownership is so important. You have to own your tasks, own your relationships, and even own the care of some other people. One example. We all have a bathroom at home, a toilet. And we've all experienced public toilets as well. Now, which one is cleaner? Of course, the one at your home. Because you've taken responsibility for that small room. If you make a mess, you clean it up. It's always ready for guests to arrive. A public toilet, people don't care. They don't own it. And look at how disgusting they are. So don't do that in your life. No matter what culture you come from, we respect parents. Oh, you're a father, you're a mother. That's wonderful. Why? Because they made a baby. And a baby is 24 hours a day. Every day. No days off. You have to care for that life. Feed it. Keep it safe. Teach it. And yes, it's difficult. And there will be sacrifices. But it feels good to have somebody relying on you. And all the achievements that child makes, you can feel pride. Some days I sleep in. I wake up midday, do nothing, and people say, oh, you're so lucky. That must feel great. I don't feel lucky. I feel lonely. I feel lazy. I feel disconnected. Actually, it's quite selfish. And it's not the way I want to live. Other days, I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired. I want to hit the snooze button, but I don't. Because I have a friend counting on me. he and I are going to go jogging in the morning before work. So I hurry and I get out there and I'm on time and he's on time. And we look at each other and we say, yes, thank you for being here. I trust you. I trust you too. And that's what it comes down to, deepening that relationship. We should measure our lives in the achievements that we've earned, not the mistakes we've avoided. And when you put your name on things, yes, you will fail. And through failure, you will learn. You will gain perspective. But through the successes, your life will have purpose. And at the end of that life, there is precious little room on your tombstone. Your name, the day you were born, the day you died, and one other thing. And I've never seen avoided mistakes. So, what do you want to change? What do you care about? Go out there, put your name on it. Your happiness depends on it. Thank you.